as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with turn on us, so yes.
Pleasant good night, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome to the
197th edition of The Best Thing Happening in the Region on a Thursday evening. Welcome to all our fans or supporters globally. We are here tonight again with another great show. We have a packed show here tonight, Andrew. So hopefully we'll get through this show in a decent time frame. Every week it seems like we go over, but it's not intentional. It's just so much stuff to cover. But we have some great guests in here tonight as well. We're talking about the big race happening this weekend. But again, welcome.
Yes, folks, I survived the 100 miles last Sunday.
You did.
My good friend here and my co-host, David, make sure I eat, hydrate. So I want to say a big thank you to you fans. Welcome to the show. I mean, you got me riding my bike up there now.
Yeah, not to mention you had me as a super domestique. You're like, David, go back and get my wheel for me.
Yeah.
You forget that one, right? Said, man, even forget the amount of work I put in.
Well, do you know something? You said first of all, just do a few miles, and then we started the challenge thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's for, Andrew, it's for a good cause, right?
For a good cause.
It's George, and hello to George. If you're out there watching, George actually sent me a voice note in the week, and he was very, very appreciative of what you did for him and what we're doing. And I actually called him back, and it was good to hear his voice, Andrew. But yeah, I was on a super domestique roll. I've never done that before, riding in the peloton with a loose wheel. So Andrew, just so you know, you're the only person where I work, I ride for, right? You, because I don't have a teammate.
Yeah.
So I'm not supposed to work, right? But you, man.
Yeah.
And with that being said, Andrew, here's some donation. No, this is $100 from Kristen Sabaranis. This is $100 from our good friend Gordon Tillett and Mr. Anthony Catus out of Florida.
All right, see. Yeah.
So all this, thank you guys so much. We're truly blessed.
Yep. Yeah.
To be able to use our platform, Andrew, for such a great cause.
Yes, before we even get into the birthday greetings, I want to call out some names who have, look on this list already.
Man.
Yep.
You have a great impact?
Yes, and let me call some names that have donated. Some ask not for please call a name, right? But one of them I laugh when I hear what I say. So I know I have Godwin Terry. He donated $100. Mr. Clive Sutherland. He ride with Fun and Fitness. He gave $50. D Wade 100. McLean Insurance gave 100. International rider, he know who he is. You know why name call? He gave 100. Sean O'Gill gave 100. Sidney Turton gave 100. Mr. Levy gave 100. Mr. Andre Gab, the man said he made along the way. I said, don't put in 30, so 30, whatever, right? So go more. So I did 100. So Mr. Andre Gab. Banks uncle meet my wife the mile 30 and he said, don't say I do next 10 miles, so I'll give her $10. So Banks uncle gave her $10. Mel and Kevin French, they gave 100. Santi the Chief gave 200. Alain Alexis gave 100. Unanimous donor gave 200. He know my name call. Dawood Richardson gave 100. Sheridan Gabbard out of Houston, Texas, she gave 100. Kirk Sutherland 100. Dwight Lopez gave 100. Floyd Williams, aka Patch, gave 200. Turn over the page. Mr. Marlon Smith gave 100. Mr. Leslie Rodon gave 100. Andrew Langsworth gave 100. Lennox Spence, he won $20 the show last week, so he took that $20 and he donated it to George, so he gave 100. Miss Rita Thompson gave 100. Mr. Mark Usher, he rode 53 miles, and so he decided to give $53, right? So, yeah. G. Rich gave 100. Mr. Anthony Catus, as Benio's mentioned, D-Wade, Kirsten Siberanes, and Garden Tlit. And myself and my wife, we are giving 100 too.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Can I see this list 1 second,
Yeah.
Andrew? Guys, 30 people on this list. 30 people on this list. When we first started this, we were hoping maybe 10, 15. 30 people on this list, and that goes to show the big heart that our supporters and fans and family members have for for Andrew and the support for this show, and also for a great cause. Again, George needs the support. This is tremendous. If anyone is listening out there and wants to reach out to George and say hello, I'm sure he's going to appreciate that as well. But thank you, Andrew.
Yep, that
Ring the bell for George.
And you know something? I must say, I don't know, I finished the ride so strong. Well, that's why I give a big thank you to you, because I finished the ride so strong. I wanted to ride another 100 miles, man.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it shows what hydration and
And
food does, right? Because I was making sure you drink that bottle. I think I went back for sandwiches a couple of times.
Yeah.
So nice work, Andrew. Well done. Well done. It was fun. And with that being said, we'd like to thank the 5 a.m. crew.
Yes.
For putting together this
beautiful
beautiful event. And guys, there is a page on Facebook. It's the Hopkins Grand Fondo Ride. That's on Facebook. You guys can definitely access that. Follow that page for all the fun pictures and updates on that ride as well. But Mr. Javier Rosado, Mr. Marlon Skeen, and the entire team would like to thank them for including us to be a part of that beautiful event. Food was amazing, in the registration, and your food was amazing. And the fact that I don't eat meat, they actually prepared a awesome fish for me, which was going above and beyond. I was very grateful for that. Usually that's not the case when, because everyone assumes that everyone eats the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So those little things are greatly appreciated. I can't wait for next year to be a part of this event as well. And the organizers reach out to us and let us know any way we can help you guys grow this event. But again, Andrew did a very noble thing on that day, and braved the elements. And I tell you, towards the end, the man made a sprint. Somebody called him out, and he had to defend himself, and he did very well. So again, congratulations to everyone who finished that ride. And Andrew, I'd like to say something as well.
Yeah.
I was a part of the ride for a good portion of it last year, and it was rather slow and boring because the pace was just, like I said, just very slow. We had to wait a lot. But because the event was so well planned and it was so far out, a lot of people were actually training for this. And we averaged over 17 miles an hour for almost 100 miles. 17 miles an hour it's like a training ride. That's pretty awesome. That's right up there with a good endurance training ride by anyone. So all the folks that actually did this ride, and it was pretty much everyone that came in together, right? So it was fantastic. Again, the pace was nice, comfortable. A few of us riders or racers went up to the front and made sure when to adjust the pace. Correct. So that went well. We want to wish Chelsea all the best. It's Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
Chelsea Castillo.
Kelsey.
I'm sorry, Kelsey Castillo. She had a little bit of struggle with the sun because at the end it got really hot.
Exactly, it was
So I want to make sure that she's okay and doing well, and hopefully she's speedy recovery and back on the bike pretty quickly.
Yep, she's already.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
good.
Perfect. Sounds good. Rehydrate and everything is good. But again, guys, 5 a.m. crew, thank you guys very much, and all our fans and supporters for Andrew and As the Wheels Turn, who hopped in and donated. Like I said, over 30 people. That's phenomenal. So thank you very, very much.
I think you have a few more people who want to reach out to me because
Okay.
yeah, they did say they gave so they definitely reach out to us. So thanks again. You know, I'm back on the bike. Actually, I get called for team one if I want to come ride.
Well, I'm looking for a team. I'm looking for a teammate.
I ride
So
slowly.
I mean, you going on another team and ride with Busy Boys? You go to another team?
Yeah, I can't ride no race.
Aye, Andrew. I have to watch you. You get calls, Andrew. You're supposed to tell him. You taking already? You're a superstar now, you know. So yeah.
Again, folks, welcome to the show. So we had what? Oh, before we go into race, we have birthday greetings, of course, but I know I have is that news out of Guyana. What is the gentleman name again?
Yes. So Mr. Alonzo Graves.
Okay, so George, will you put up a picture?
Right now. Alright, that's all.
Yes, saw that on the news. You know, we're a cycling family all over the world, and this gentleman, a champion of Guyana, lost his life in a motorcycle accident at a tender young age, you know.
Yeah.
So, as we turn on the cycling community of Belize mourns along with his family and the Guyana Cycling Federation.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Guyana Cycling Federation is definitely a good friend of CFB and us here in Belize, because the president is Burroughs.
Burroughs, right.
Right. What's his name again? First name?
I forget what that first name. I can't remember right now.
But Mr. Burroughs, he actually raced a lot in Belize. Very, very good racer. He's now a master racer. And every time we go to the Dominican Republic to that big tour, we always see him. Again to Horace Burroughs, correct. So to the family of Alonzo Graves in Guyana, and to all cyclists and followers and fans across the world, we'd like to send our condolences from As the Wheels Turn.
Oh, you need to ask.
You want to?
Any pic of you on the wheels?
Oh, yes, some pictures up on Facebook. You have to steal one out of George. Yes, that's the only death announcement we have to make. Actually, not Belize, but we are cyclists, and we feel the pain of anyone that's lost, and especially cycling family. So I have a few birthday greetings. So, Dee, if you have any, you want to call out yours?
After you.
After me, okay, all right. I have one. All right, so the great Brandon Catus celebrated his birthday yesterday, and this morning, one rider told me he have a birthday gift for him, but I think the man dropped the gift on the road, so he couldn't give him the gift at the end of the race, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Brandon Catus, happy birthday. I have two. I have Tony Jenkins Sr. and Tony Jenkins Jr. will celebrate their birthday. That's the husband and son of Miss Ethel Jenkins, the lady who always say Ricola, right? Miss Geraldine Juan, she that the lady put up the pretty motorcycle with put on the blown to smithereens, scatter like skittles, as the wheel turns. So Hubert Johnson will celebrate his birthday, I think, on Sunday. Lyndon Jungle Garnett, he celebrates his birthday on Sunday. I think Brother Jay, that's Saturday. Oh, Brother Jay, I mean, one idea there. Yeah, one idea. Mrs. Levy in down south, big family in cycling. Mrs. Levy, happy birthday to you. And I have, it's next week, but we might go on a short break, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we might go on a short break. So I want to wish my beautiful daughter-in-law and Ian, they celebrate the.
Can bring it up now.
You have a big picture? Alright, just bring a picture.
I don't know why that. Yeah, sometimes, right? I can't have time for edit all of that.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright, that's my beautiful daughter-in-law and my handsome little grandson.
Two, I got the same birthday.
They celebrate their birthday. Rochelle and Ian.
Oh, Rush and Ian are The same birthday?
Same birthday.
Wow, what a
Yeah,
what a birthday gift that is.
Yeah. So that's the birthday greetings. George, maybe you can put up a chair with me on the bike. So do you want to call it?
Yeah, so we have a birthday coming up today. My good friend from California, Terrence Sinclair. He's a part-time cyclist, so I need him to get back on his bike as well. But his birthday, so happy birthday, Terrence. My good friend out of good friend and a competitor, very fast guy, Mexican sprinter Edgar Alexander Rosales Velasquez. Remember him? Came to do a few of Chiefs tour and rode some nice races here in Belize. So happy birthday! His birthday is today as well. We have a few more for sure. We have my good buddy Charlie Armstrong. His birthday is tomorrow, September the 5th. Our good supporter of this show and guy that's going to make a comeback, Edward C. Reyes.
Sure.
Yes, Ed's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Ed. My old classmate and politician, Lee Mark Chang. Tomorrow is his birthday, September 5th. Yeah, we've got friends on both sides.
All right.
Blue and red. Let's see who else we have coming up. Jafari Castro is on Sunday,
Okay.
September 7th. Jaff, happy birthday in advance. Chris Choto, also September 7th. Andre Gab is Sunday, September 7th. A lot of cyclists. Hubie is on the 8th. Jaheim Lewis. Jaheim is Monday the 8th. Shane Jones, Monday the 8th. You missed a lot of birthdays.
I know what your
You still Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook. My brother Emerson Wade. His birthday is coming up on Tuesday, September the 9th. Mario Arroyave. Coach Mario Arroyave. His birthday is on Tuesday, September 9th. Happy birthday from Belize, buddy.
Shane Paredes, I know that young man.
Shane.
Yeah,
Yes, Shane used to
Paredes.
ride as well.
Shane Paredes, yeah.
Yeah, Shale Paredes. His birthday is Tuesday, September the 9th.
Henry Lee?
Henry Lee.
Why?
Happy birthday, Henry Lee. Tuesday, September 9th. My good friend from Boom, Barrington Vernon. Just saw him actually out there. So happy birthday, Barry. Early celebration, I guess. The Honorable Gilroy Usher. He is on Tuesday. Happy birthday. Who else we have? Darwin Richards. You got that already, right? You had that one
No,
already?
the one like
Oh.
10th, that one.
Darwin
Yeah,
Richards is
yeah.
Wednesday the 10th of September.
Okay, yeah.
So his birthday is a national holiday?
Yep. Monday.
Why, Darwin, you're big. Then Rochelle, of course.
And I saw quickly mention,
Ah.
Javier just messaged me to tell me that he didn't edit the entire video on the right. So it should be ready next week. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kyron, yep.
All right.
Kyron Steen. You know Kyron Steen, right? His birthday is Friday, September 12th. Who else we have? Yeah, that should be it. Yeah,
Alright.
that should be it. That's a lot of birthdays.
Yep.
If we miss anyone again, as always, a very happy birthday to you guys. And you can always shoot us a text if you want your birthday be known or for us to give you a little greetings, right?
Yep. So that's it for birthdays. So we had a previous report, Pandy. Before
Okay.
we guess. So we start off with the
Belmopan race.
Belmopan race. Open race this morning.
Because we had no race from the weekend because we
No.
did the ride.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And we touched on that already, so.
Yep.
Oh, right. And then sister.
Oh, Brian, okay. Robin daughter birthday.
Robin, McKinn's sister to Keith and
Happy
Anthony.
birthday to Brian. What Brian? What name? Brian?
Brian.
Brian Miller, the 12th. Happy birthday, Brian. So we move on to
Stacey Pine birthday, that's Saturday too.
Stacey Pine. All right. Happy birthday, Stacey Pine. That's Georgian's first cousin. All right. So we move on to the Belmopan Thursday morning race. Every Thursday morning. Oh, and I need for do I need big up on that too?
And I'll bring you this on.
Yeah. So that the result. I just need for say something quick to about the. You want to look for something? Okay, all right, I got this. All right, so Belmopan had a race. Thursday race, JION Gonzalez in first place, rides for G-Flow. Derek Chavarria also rides for G-Flow second. Third, Jaden Busenio, G-Flow, so G-Flow suite. In fourth position, we have Big Sam Vicio, he rides for Team Santinos. And rounding the fifth position, it was Fernando Rosado, Georgiano Francisco.
Sorry, that me, yeah. Tell him about my apology.
Yeah, apologize. It's Fernando Rosado. But the young man there just standing from. Yeah, so Fernando had to take off. So Fernando had to take off. So
they can fix it one time.
Fernando had to take off. So the young man Mencia sitting for now. What's that? The Mr. Calbert Flowers asked me for say thank you. So we would like to acknowledge the following people who continue to support us for our weekly Belmopan Thursday race. Jose Paredes, I think that's, I know how to pronounce that name there, from Beskia Pharmacy in Belmopan. Mr. Clive Solan from Sutherland Fresh Vegetables in Placencia. Team Fun and Fitness and Big Blade. So big up them people there.
Yeah. See, that's what tell them I correct it.
Yeah, Fernando, don't worry. Fix it up. Fernando Rosado.
My apologies.
So that's the Belmopan race. And then we have this morning weekend warriors Thursday race D.
So that would be Maggie. So the 2 times, I'll make sure I put it up.
Oh, nothing. No, nothing happened, Maggie. I'm not sure what you're referring to. It's just I'll have a little explanation on racing. So for people, a lot of people watch the live and don't really understand what's going on in there within the live, right? I mean, within the racing, they don't understand the dynamics of what's happening. Nothing happened. I'll touch a little bit on that though, and I'll kind of explain race strategies and so forth shortly. But Donis, you want to go into recapping that race?
Yes, we had, this is what, week 5, right?
This is week 5, correct.
Week 5, all right. So, awesome race. Prior to me going live, somebody mentioned to Heno that, Heno said, listen to me, I'll win this race today. Heno said, I'll win this race today.
Next year, I'm going to sneak in and tell me.
Well, the man pulled up and said,
so when the man moved, like when I was watching live, he moved and I was right behind him, right? So had I known the plan? But I thought the other A riders would, So next time, tip your co-host. You like rough up your co-host, man.
I am a commentator. I can't come be biased and give you information.
You can't. What?
That would be biased, right, fans? That would be biased for me to.
But you're allowed to be biased when it comes to me, just like I am to you. Just like I am to you, Andrew. I think you're afraid, man. Why? If they ask me right now, who do I want to live stream my races? I'm biased to Andrew. There's no way, So would they be mad at me for being biased?
But anyway, he made good on his promise. The race was a race full of excitement, a lot of attacks. I thought the average was much higher, but they informed me that actually last week was actually a mile an hour faster. This week was what, up 24?
Yeah, we averaged 24.1, but Heno, who won the race, probably averaged 24.3 or something like that, because we were less than a minute behind. So roughly about that. But this was maybe the third fastest, actually. Okay. It was just how the race played out, I guess. A lot of action, though.
A lot of action.
And usually because it's a lot of action, and that's what I was watching. I was watching the live over, right? And because there's so much action, it tends to split up. So for 21, a little bit over 21 miles, Andrew, guys were coming in. You had two, then our little bunch there, then a couple, 1, 2, and then you know, so
blown to smithereens.
yeah,
indeed,
exactly. Between the first guy that came in, which was Henry Moreira, and he averaged 24.3. We averaged 24.1, which was less than a minute behind. And then to the last person that came in, there was a significant difference, like you know, couple miles an hour difference. So yeah, that just shows though.
So this Thursday man race. So Georgie could put up the pictures. Yeah. So Thursday race, category A. Bundle of Joy, Henry Moreira, blew the whole race to smithereens, and he captured the top spot on the podium. He rides for Bundle of Joy, of course. Kenroy Smokes Gladden, riding for SPD, captured second place, and Brandon Tattoos, the birthday boy, he captured third place, riding for Running Rebels. But they might make sure that they work over Brandon, but Brandon can't come in by birthday. So yeah, birthday week, yeah. So moving on to the B position. It's but he stay up on the podium. I don't know. I have to check the bike. Maybe I'm an motor in there. But the man said, no, the bike, the legs. Mr. D. Wade from BZ Boys on top of the podium, followed by Mr. Fitzgerald Palace Joseph. He rides for Team M&M's. So he make me know. I said, don't either M&M's to death. So if I have a different jersey, either M&M. So I make that clear. Fitzgerald Palace Joseph riding for Team M&M's.
So we gotta talk to Roque to work with Palace to get him some jersey we like.
All right, okay.
Because apparently he doesn't like the M&M jersey, but he rides for the team. So we'll work. I mean, as far as the fit, maybe the fit like or something. But so we'll work with the Roque so the man can represent the team. Yeah.
And in third place, Fresh Fred Usher. In third place, so that's the B category.
Fred rides what, unattached?
Unattached. Fred rides unattached. Yep. So we move on to the C category. This gentleman, Warren Coe, 60 plus years old, and he caused a commotion at the end of the second lap. He attacked out of the group, went over to the first group attack, and he was out alone until Henry Moreira crossed over to him and they rode away. But Warren Coe riding for Team Santino, stand on top of the podium for Cut C, followed by Barney Brown ride for Team DJ, and Kid Granell. Kid Granell is unattached. Kid Granell used to ride back in the days with I think UTO and teams. Yeah, so that's the top three in C categories.
There was a little controversy over that third position. However, Kid Granell is the winner of that third position. I'll explain to you guys why. If you're watching it live and you see that that little commotion there at the end, the reason is, in Chief's master races, he does it by age.
Okay.
So Kid is not 60 yet, so he's a B rider in those races. So if it goes by age, he's a B rider. However, because the Weekend Warrior Cycling Club goes by ability, he has always been a C rider.
Okay.
So unless he gets upgraded based on his performance, he's a C rider. So that's the miscommunication. And I was looking at it, and they almost moved him off the podium. But kudos to Mr. Crawford, Mr. Glenn Crawford, who stood his ground and said, no, he's a C rider in the Weekend Warrior, and this is the Weekend Warrior. This is the Weekend Warrior race, right? So this is not a Chief Masters race. In that case, it would have been by age. So that's just a little confusion. So it's good to get those things right, because you don't want, it's hard. Racing is very difficult, Andrew. So if someone wins something, you want to make sure they're rewarded, right? So Marjorie had a question as far as what was going on with me and Smokes in the race. So I'll explain race strategy when it comes to race strategy. And before that, I'd like to shout out Henry Moreira. Fantastic job today. That's a guy that you hear me saying it over and over. He comes on, he races his bike. He's not concerned about the noise. He's not worried about anything. He pace and chase when he needs to, and he attack when he needs to. He's not worried about what anyone wants to do out there. And he rode fantastic today, and he was committed that win. And you know, he said, like you said, he told you. I wish he had told me that, but, so I could tag on. But he told you he was going to win, and he won, and that was phenomenal. Great job. And like I said, always, you know, I had a conversation with someone as well about remarkable, impressive performances and just getting overall good results. Henry Moreira has been one of those guys that's so consistent when he shows up for racing. And just, you know, maybe 2 years ago, you know, we almost lost Henry Moreira to a yeah, that accident that happened that caused, you know, some medical issues after the fact. So, you know, from seeing him there to where he's at now, that's one of the guys that you always have to cheer for, right? And that's fantastic. Just like, again, Warren Cowie, I'd like to shout him out as well. Warren came out and he rode phenomenal. He later in the race, he got aggressive, and he did well. So whenever you see people winning and on the podium, it's not by chance, it's not by luck. They have to ride their bikes, right?
Yep.
In order to, no one's going to give you anything. So before I go on, I'd like to shout out those guys and said, you know, the phenomenal performance by both of those guys today. Excellent, well done, Henry Moreira, keep it up, and Warren Cowie. Now let's talk a little bit about race strategy, because what happens is a lot of guys come into racing a little late. You know, myself. However, now I think I'm pretty seasoned in Belize. I've been racing consistently for 8 years. And when I say consistently, I race a lot of races. You know, I don't take time off. I just race because it keeps me in shape. I race basically because it keeps me in shape. I don't get in shape to race, right? I just ride my bike, so I'm in phenomenal condition, right? So with that being said, Andrew, yeah, a lot of guys, they're coming into race maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, and they're not sharp when it comes to racing. You know, have that right strategies and stuff like that. So what happens is they're strong and they're there, and a lot of them are the younger guys, right? So because they're younger and they're training, then they will be around the stronger, older guys as well, right? But what they have to do is kind of figure out now, what do I need to do in order to win the races? And a lot of times they get caught up in perhaps, you know, making bad decisions, whether it's chasing too much, overworking in the break, and then the more experienced guys take advantage of them, right? And take advantage of the situation. So they end up not winning or getting the positions they want, and then they complain about it. So as a cyclist, you know, this is my take on it, Andrew. When I show up for a race, there are a couple of things that I show up for. I line up to win, right? The overall race. Every race that I line up for, I line up because I believe I have a chance to win that race, right? I've prepared, now it's time to perform. That's the one thing, right? So my goal, win the race. Number two, if I find out where I cannot win the race, you know, for whatever reason, a break goes or whatever, is winning my category, right? Which I ride in the B category. So if I cannot win the overall race, I'll win my B category, right? If I find out I cannot win my B category, I'll get in the prize. I have to be in the prize. So those are the three things that I show up every race: winning the race, winning my category, or being on the podium, right? That's my strategy. Those are the things that I'm focusing on. So everything that I do circulates or relates, comes back to that. So if a break goes up the road, and I understand, Roque Matos is my competition, Palas is my competition. If they go up the road, it's my job to get there. Okay? Whether I have to jump across, whether I have to put in some of the work, whatever it has to do, if I am interested in winning that category, that's what I will do, right? So, and that's kind of how I ride my race. I don't have a teammate. I don't have a teammate that I can say, hey, go in the front and bring back the break. So, and that strategy has worked perfectly for me in 5 of these weekend warrior races on Thursdays, including the Chief Master race. I have been in the top 5 overall in all those races. I'm the only master cyclist, regardless of category, that has that distinction, to be in the top 5 overall. Now, out of that, I've won my respective category 4 times. Win. I have been second twice. Never been further than second on the podium. And it's because of that. So I am always playing that out in my head. When things are moving, if you notice, I'm always moving up and down the peloton. I'm figuring things out, right? And looking to see who's in the break, who's not. So so I'm always looking at that. How do I get in the top 5? So for example, 2 guys went up the road this morning, late, right? That was Warren Coe, Henry Morera. None of those guys are a threat to me for my position, right? Warren is a C rider. Henry Morera is an A rider. So even if I was with them and I won the overall race, I would only be qualified to get the B prize, right? So those 2 guys are up the road, all right? In the position where I was at, I was interested in going up the road with them, right?
But you say you want to win the race?
Yes, but I sacrificed. So I said I was in a position to go with them. So I look at option number 2. So I'm not going to win the overall race, right? So because if I win the overall race, it means nothing at the end of the day. Just a little, for me, ego. So I look at that. I was in the right position. So I said, that's fine. I'll let that go. I'm not going to win the overall race today, but guess what? I can still win my position. And I have a good chance of winning my position because I was the only B rider there, right? So that's set, right? Now, the other thing that's important to me is being in the top 5. So 2 guys are up the road. 1 guy is an A rider. I have, back there was Smokes, Brandon, and Charles Leslie. We're not going to count in Darian because Darian has a teammate, so he has no obligation of doing anything but sit on, right? So, so now here's what I'm playing out in my head. Here's the scenario. It all goes back to the same thing I was saying, right? The race strategy and always knowing where I'm at and what I need to do and who's ahead of me. So 2 guys, those guys are gone. That means I have 3 positions in the back to be in the top 5, right? Remember, that's important to me. All right. Smokes went. Brandon went. All right. Now I have 1 position to be in the top 5. But when I look around, Charlie is there, right? I'm faster than Charlie. Darian put in a lot of work. So I know I can beat him on the sprint as well. So now I'm securing my 5th position, and I still have the overall B. So that's exactly how I played that out. So when Smokes was like wanted me to pace and do whatever, I was protecting that top 5, and I was protecting my first B. So I was interested in that. Heno is your competition, and he's up the road. So if you're interested in winning, you need to commit, right? So that's how that is. And so that's why I told him, I said, I'm good. My race is being played out exactly how I want it to be played out, and I had no interest in chasing Heno down or Warren down or helping in that effort. So I did what I needed to do, and at the end, at the end, I won the little bunch sprint that I was in, and I got the first B, and I was 5th overall. So that's my strategy, and I think it should be everyone's strategy is try to either win the race, win their position, or be in the overall top 5.
Well, from a commentator point of view, and quite a number of cyclists visit me at the shop, and when I said, Andrew, we wish that the chairman of Weekend Warriors and Article Blaze would go 10 prize deep or 15 prize deep and cut out the A, B, and C riders, because what it does as a commentator, the race can be confusing because you have A riders, B riders, and C riders, and that's the reason why you have the back and forth among cyclists, because this one says, I don't pace because I don't see rider, I don't secure it. Like you said, I don't have to pace because, and that's why the person, Miss Maggie, may watch that when Smokes tell you, the way your man up the road, and you say, no, he not C, either B. So what happened, the race can be confusing, and so fans were not really understand cycling, and that 3 races, that basically every time that 3 races in one. And so it get kind of, I have to try to keep it exciting, but I don't know some man now want make it like I know some C riders now want never let that up there. And so that's the reason why I could predict at the time and say this one I win, that one I win, because I know the riders, I know how they ride, I know what character they are. So I believe one thing I could try to have one open race, have a certain age, have a certain thing, and just have like that race about 24 miles. I think it should just be an open race, and then you'll be more interesting because you'll go for win, go for win your prize. That's my take. Yeah,
and that's a great take, but I think we have to be mindful of the fact that these C riders that can never win the overall race, or they still need an opportunity to be on the podium or to win something. But here's what I'm saying. and I find this absurd that you cannot win the overall race. Like the winner of the overall race. Like I would ride differently if I could win the overall race, right? So winning the overall race means nothing. You don't get to be the winner of the overall race. You just get to be the winner of your category. So that for sure should change, Andrew.
Well, maybe they could say the overall winner will be the overall winner, regardless of what, and get the win instead of. It get kind of leave. Honestly, it gets kind of boring. It get kind of boring, and so after so I have to tell a lie, and now people say, "But don't you tell a lie?" But to keep the fans happy, I have to try to keep that exciting. So I tell cyclists, "When you go down the war, because that keep me exciting, right?" Yeah. So if you go on board, when I make a fall asleep behind the motorcycle, and I don't want to drop off of the cycle. So.
No, that's great. And like I said, I only race that way because that's the rule. I want it to be, and I told them, I asked those guys, I said, "Hey, why don't you just make the race just make the race, the overall winner is the winner. And also it'd be good, a C can take away a B prize. That would be good as well, because then that would force me to, when Warren went, definitely he would, because again, I'm securing my first place.
That's true for two of
yeah.
us. I'll show up next time, right?
Okay, Miss Maggie. I have won races overall, just so you know. I've run many races overall in the A category as well. And I've won overall races as a B rider too, but that will come. But remember, one of my goals is also to win the overall race, so that will come. But different situations, like I said, depending on how you feel that morning, depending on how you're feeling that morning, can say, you know what, I'll just settle for my B prize today, and I'm not going to go for the overall win. So there's a lot of things that as a cyclist, right? I know you fans want us to be, a lot of things, but at the end of the day, like I said, I think it's pretty phenomenal, that achievement, and it's just Weekend Warrior. But to be that consistent over 6 races, is to me, personally, to me, it's a big thing, because I'm all about consistency, and I hope, my fans could appreciate that as well. It's not easy, believe me, it's not easy If it was easy, we would have more people doing it. So I'm the only one that's accomplishing that task. But I didn't say that to boast or to brag or anything like that, because I just say that to say that, just my strategy and how I ride the races. But I would urge Weekend Warrior and Troy Gabb to either open the race completely and have one race, or if you still want to have the C guys getting prizes, let's do the overall winner. Let's do the overall winner be the winner of the race, and make sure that a lower category guy can take an upper category prize position, and then we'll have more excitement in the races. But I think, like Andrew said, we're just settling.
Yep,
we're just settling, and we can do much better.
Yeah, do we have another race to report on? The
this person didn't go off.
So the junior male and female travel to Barbados to take part in the Junior Caribbean Championship. We had 6 riders, actually 7 riders gone, but Ahmad Cherrington is underage. He's riding so good there, and he's underage. He couldn't ride. I hear them try bend some fingers to make them change, but the people over the district say,
Yeah, rules are rules.
Rules are rules. They don't play. Rules are rules. They say cannot take part. But in the female category, we had young Liani Choto, we had Chelsea Gillett, and we had Irene Baki. Those are the 3 young ladies who took part. And in the young men, we had Keith Enright Jr., we had Jamal Tabalada Jr., and we had young Devin Major. Those were the 3 young men. I think we bring home 1 medal, right? And I think George, you might have that picture.
Okay.
So we'd like to definitely extend our thank you to the Cycling Federation of Belize for putting together everything that they need to put together in order to get these young people out there in Bridgetown, Barbados, representing Belize. And again, Miss Irene Baki from Williams Developmental Team, riding for Team Belize, secured a bronze medal in the road race. there were some controversies around the time
TT.
and she also had, based on the rules of the race, she had the best time for third place as well. However, due to an unforeseen accident that happened with one of the riders, she had a better actual time than Irene, but she was late for the event due to that accident. So they decided to, and I think that's the right decision. I think that's the right decision. They decided to relieve her of that additional time, right? That was caused due to the crash. Did I get that correct?
Yep, you correct. Exactly as that was mentioned. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, you know, following the rules and technicalities, Irene would have had double medal, double bronze, but still fantastic job. And we'd like to extend again a thank you to this Cycling Federation of Belize for putting that trip together for these young people. All the logistics, Mr. Glenn Flowers was on that trip, making sure that everything was taken care of there in Bridgetown, Barbados. Also, Miss Rita Thompson, as a chaperone, was along with the young people, these young folks, taking care of all the logistics and traveling arrangements. So thank you, Ms. Rita Thompson, thank you, Glenn Flowers, and thank you to the Cycling Federation of Belize and everyone else that had anything to do with getting our junior riders out to Bridgetown, Barbados, and helping them, represent Belize.
Yep. And just before we take a break, our masters, John, you have a picture with it? Our masters riders?
Yes, actually I got a slide.
You got a slide? Okay.
Yeah.
So, yep. So those are the guys representing Belize at the Colombia, the Tour, Masters Tour de Colombia.
Yeah, it's a Masters Tour in Colombia.
So we have Liam Stewart, we have Roque Matos, we have Ryan Willoughby, we have Kenneth Butler, and we have Mr. Mike Wagner. Those are the 5 riders representing Team M&Ms. So we wish them all the best, and we hope they send us some results. So good luck, guys. So we know we have the big race coming up, but we know we have people in the studios to talk about that. So we take a short break.
Yes, we will be right back, guys. This break is brought to you by Andrew Erdonis Bike Shop, 3.14 pies, and Sensible Gifts. We will be right back.
This is a Soul Fire production. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Erdonis. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Erdonis. So yes.
Welcome back. Week what?
Yes, 197th edition of As the Wheels Turn. Again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in every Thursday night. With us, we have
Keith Enright Jr.
yes, the phenomenal young talent, Keith Enright Jr. 16 years old, right? 17 now. Excellent, excellent. And fresh back from Bridgetown, Barbados. Welcome back to As the Wheels Turn. And thank you for going out there and representing Belize very well. Andrew, this young man got fourth in both the TT, individual time trial, and also the road race.
Yeah. So Keith, my ask a question first. My question to you: what have you gained from international racing? I mean, I want to explain, especially to the young, upcoming riders who will one day want to represent Belize outside of the country. What are some of the stuff that you see that maybe we are not doing here in Belize? Because I know these kids are riding at a high level, so maybe you can explain what you have learned in such a short time.
Well, while I'm forward, like the level, I mean, much different than what I used to, our junior races. Like man, not afraid for like ride hard or just pace all day. Like I saw man who literally the race to just ride different all day. Like race me at pro race, and like when like man I talk, and I be like, I went there like man would have talk for like what 10 seconds. Cause I say, a man would have go hard for like a minute straight, and if you don't call runner, he want to talk you again. Yes, sir.
Second question, then I'll make the answer question. So you had in the race, your two teammates were young Jamal Tablada Jr. and Devin Major. Any other teams had more riders, or everybody had the same amount of about 3?
I think like most of the teams that had 3, 2, and I think Barbados were probably the biggest team. I think they had like about 5, 6 months.
Okay.
Probably being the home
Home court advantage.
yeah,
right?
they give them a couple more. Yeah.
So what first the next thing, the road condition and the how call it, the factor, like the headwind, because right close to the course or something like that.
Or like the roads and just like I believe like so you had so these sections like by one head round about just a little rough piece like a couple of seconds. But nothing to really for about, and the course they had like the course you got a strong hill just before the feeding zone. A hill will have like 1 minute, 2 minutes long. And then for the finish you'll probably have like 800 meters of pure headwind or the incline for the finish. Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have questions?
Yeah, fantastic. No, it's funny that when our riders go international, Andrew, they always come back and mention that the riding style is much different from Belize, right? So it definitely is something that we need to work on for the elite and the juniors is that riding style. Have everyone buy into the team concept, right? Where you pick a guy for each race, right, and have the other guys just basically in support of that one person. I think that's kind of what you're referring to, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, it was a great experience. You're just so close to medaling. What do you think, in your opinion, after playing this back over in your head, what do you think you could have done a little bit different, perhaps to maybe bring home a medal or two?
I think I'm a time that I talked to early, but at the same time, the time when I'm gone, I'm really like a crucial time because when I'm gone, we just catch one breakaway with 3 strong guys. So everybody, the whole Puerto Rican team, they are the strongest team out there, and the whole team kind of don't use over a lot of the effort. So if you catch the breakaway, so when I'm gone, then we kind of I'm catching like a standstill. Yeah.
Excellent. So it's good timing. Fantastic. And how much did you know about the riders going in? Like, did you know who the stronger guys were? Or
No, that what we basically use the time trial for, like we make, yeah, like we use that for sale, right? We get the idea of who really strong, you know. So,
And was that the same guys that time trial really well? Were those the strong guys in the road
yes,
race?
the same guys that time travel really good in the road race.
Excellent, excellent. That's good strategy. So it shows how, and it's no surprise why Keith is, a very strong rider here in Belize, whether it's in the elite peloton or as a junior, because he's sharp, right? And we talked about that earlier, Andrew. You have to be smart. Fitness is important, but it's not always the strongest guys who win. You have to be sharp. You have to be smart, and Keith is definitely displaying that, and that's why he's always on the podium, close to the podium, or very effective in races as well. As far as that trip is concerned, who you'd like to, maybe thank your teammates, you'd like to thank anyone else?
Yeah, well, definitely want to big up the federation for giving me the opportunity for me and my teammates for me going out. I have to big up my mom or family every day, and they call me, they check on me, see what they do. Yeah, well, I'll big up Ahmad when they do over there. They support, we make sure we eat correct, and the water in the race and everything. So,
Next question I had for you, Keith. When it comes to bike or equipments, I don't call it equipments because bike when you, I know that a lot of the countries have some of the latest equipments. You saw many of that, or?
yeah, that definitely I see one on top of the line bike. When I watch one the top 5 for the time trial, and even for the road race, I had only manpower and brake for the time trial, the only manpower road bike. Seriously.
So it does show that even though you are in the best of condition, you're ready, if you have the correct equipments, that could be a margin of getting a medal and losing it. Somebody mentioned, one of my friends mentioned that we only do time trial when we have our nationals here in Belize, and he believed that time trial is something that the federation have to push and work on, because every games ago they have in time trial. What's your thought on it?
Yeah, I think definitely we should have more time trial, as I don't know work on my time trial one time for the before nationals. I never did work on it before I'm going.
Yeah. And if you have time, you have to have a time trial bike and equipment also.
Yeah,
right?
and I have to get used to the position, because you can't do anything on them.
Yeah, and I've said that in previous shows too, Andrew, as far as all elite cyclists or top juniors like yourself should actually have time trialing as a routine in your training. What it's one day a week, you set up your bike. It'd be nice if your sponsors or whoever can afford a full TT bike for you. But I believe that every elite cyclist and also the top junior cyclist who has the opportunity to represent Belize should actually have, in addition to their road bike, should have a time trial bike as well, a TT bike. And they should also, once a week they should be riding their TT bike. Obviously, when there's an event, you start training on it, but just to ride the bike, like you said, comfortable in the positions, maybe shorter efforts, right? And then in addition to that, obviously, the federation should definitely have TT races. We've got the course, Link Road is perfect, and obviously it shows that if you have the right equipment and you're practicing the discipline, you'll do well. Perfect example is Corey Williams, state-of-the-art TT bike, and he's been working on it. Like I said, I follow him on social media and I see him actually training on his TT bike. Yeah, he's training on his TT bike, and then he came down to Belize and he was ridiculous. So those are things that we want to stress. To our sponsors, obviously, to whoever's supporting these kids, if they have that potential to represent Belize, make sure that they're getting the right equipment, and then make sure the athletes are actually using those equipment, because like you said, Andrew, it'll put them at a significant disadvantage. When you have the top guys out there riding TT bikes and we are showing up with Scott bars, that put us at a significant advantage just out the gate. So, and again, even with that, Keith was still 4th. And how many people have participated in that TT?
think, for the time trial. I think for man cut around, I think I'm like 20 people.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So 20 people, fourth out of 20 is pretty phenomenal. And then the road race was.
I think probably like around, I mean, a big field, I think like 35, 40.
All right, and fourth again. So definitely, the potential is there, right? I think that in a race, if you're in the top 5 in a race, you can have that. You have the ability to win the race. You know, it just that there. You know, it's a very in a competitive race like that, from 1 to 5, the margin is very small. It all has to do with sometimes the reaction time, like we were talking before the show starts, right? Timing, right? But if you get everything right, you know, you could have competed for that win. So you know, I see you have another year, Junior.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure you'll be back at that race next year.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure with your drive and commitment. I looking at you, I think you're already thinking about that.
Right after the race, when I get my offer, I like have to come out next year to try to win this race.
Exactly.
So DI going up on a limb, and I don't have somebody who have a TT bike. I know much I want to study for, but they have it at the States, they are sent to Belize, and I want to try ask other people for send some TT bike. If you send me at deals, I want to call it and have kids come on at least 2 times for the week, like young Keith, Ahmad, Dev, and all the other young kids there where they come up, who want to try out the TT. They could come, go ride the bike, bring it back. But make them have one weekly when they spend at least 2 or 3 days and then they could judge their speed for them. Because I know they clip on bar and road bike, but to me that don't really make much sense because you're not used to that position. But if you actually have a TT bike, work on that. So I know that one TT bike can come pretty shortly. And I think about Keith's size, make Keith try it out, and as soon as they arrive, see what the person wants for it. We raise some funds, buy it, and we keep some equipment so they can have the correct helmet, the correct bike and everything, and we could work on that, and definitely because I think we could medal in the TT too.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
You have to lose it by like 30 seconds.
yeah.
So but in 30 seconds, and then have TT bike and you have a road bike.
Yes, sir.
Right. So that would be a great initiative, Andrew, and thank you for always thinking outside the box. But that's great.
We have to.
Yeah.
That you want to raise next. I see a person like Ahmad Turrington, right? He's so talented, so young. And if you make a hone his skills, I mean, I watch him in a race, he get over there on road bike and he go on like on a TT bike. So if he get the proper equipment, get the correct training in, you make a big difference.
Absolutely. And again, you'd be keeping these bikes and obviously setting them up for the specific rider. And the thing is with the TT bike, like I said, after you ride it, the first couple of weeks you ride it more than once a week, but really and truly, one training ride per week consistently will significantly boost your performance. And then with all these kids who are in the junior category, and if the bike somewhat, because the same bike can fit a couple of different riders.
Exactly, yeah.
You can always you adjust the seat up and down a little bit, but the other components are going to stay the same. And what you can do is actually on a weekend, Sunday or something, you just have TT races.
Exactly. Exactly.
So Keith goes on the same bike. When he comes back, you adjust it for another rider, and maybe you have 4 bikes and you have 10 riders, right? But that alone right there would significantly. I mean, that would boost performance significantly, and it's just kind of one thing in doing it, right? Just imagine if you had your own personal equipment, right? And then with all, like I said, the correct aero helmet, the different booties that you need, the skin suit and everything else. That's marginal gains, and that adds up, right? So.
Keith, my next question to you that you were there, you were chatting with riders from other countries. Maybe you could share with the fans, some of the conversation, when the guys say, man, how you ride so good, or what you do, how you go train. I mean, I know you have some conversation. I know you pick up a few friends from Caribbean countries. What have you learned from them in your conversation about becoming a better cyclist?
Well, definitely, when we were first reaching, I feel like nobody wanted to take me serious. Like, people watch probably to laugh, and they had like me, Devin, and Jamal. We had like we have to show and we're really up in the week. And after the race, we gain a lot of friends, start learn other things for other countries and stuff like that. So,
I know a young man will ride, I think in the Taj Brown or something like that. What do you mean?
Taj Brown.
Taj Brown. So he probably made that what, the Europe the train or something like that?
Yes,
Or
sir.
so
Is he the guy that won?
No, he came third.
Third.
He third to me in the time trial.
Mhm.
Then I think come like 11th in the road race or something like that.
Okay. Oh, you beat
So
him.
you beat that in your race?
Yeah, he get caught. He had breakaway.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Then I think he was pretty got stuff for it. They come out that breakaway because I remember one spell like they opened like 1 minute theory on me. Then we started chasing down real hard.
But wait, you say in Europe, the train, and you got a rim brakes bike and you beat that?
Well, I guess so.
Big up yourself, Keith.
Yeah. No, we definitely have the talent here, Andrew. You know, Belize obviously. We lack the support from the higher levels, right? And you know, I would like to see, and I say this always, I would like to see national team, CFB having a national team year round, and then you just rotate the players, right? For example, if Keith is having a bad couple of months, then you bring up another guy, or you know what I mean, or if there's an injury, let's say you have an accident or something, you bring up some. But in the junior ranks, in the elite ranks, it should be the same thing. Just a fluid national team. When I say fluid, means bringing in and out players, right? You'd see much more team chemistry, where the guys are training together more in these as a national team. But in order to do that, you need support. You need support from the government of Belize and also from corporations. They need to buy into this. So that would be that. I mean, those responsibilities would fall under this the Cycling Federation of Belize to actually sell that to corporations and make it beneficial and valuable for them to get into programs like these, right? Sports can do significant things for our country, right?
Yeah.
So
I know if I have young Irene back here in studios, but unfortunately she did not make it. Would like to hear her side of the story. What she have, I think that's the first time she traveled abroad.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, and Irene, like I said, she medal. She got the bronze in the road race. But we wanted to get her insight on what she have learned traveling out of the country, what's racing amongst. Because I know the young girl who went from Barbados, she looked big, she looked strong.
I think the war for I think I'm in juvenile race.
Oh, juvenile. Oh, they're juvenile.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No, I think Irene, no, them are alright together.
All
But
right, yeah.
Irene dropped for her group. Yeah, Irene dropped her group.
Okay.
And Irene made the chase some the two work out first or second, he had breakaway.
Okay.
But never they didn't have to catch him, so he had to get through it.
Okay. Lastly, what are some of the maybe, I don't want to call it mistake, but I know you guys can ride as a team. Did you guys actually rode as a team? The guys were just stronger or something?
Well, we had our plan set and everything, but I feel like when I like during the race, like chaos just started happening. Like Jamal ended up to get a really bad mechanical, he couldn't make it, but they made me tell me how he never really made it feel good. So I mean just me on.
In case you may defend for yourself.
Yeah, so I just had to ride it short, it's more smart.
Yep. Well, keep by, you're not able to ride the race Sunday, no, too?
Yes,
Oh yeah, okay, awesome. Because I understand that so riders not able to ride it.
Yeah, they tell you earlier this week that how only second year juniors may ride. But then we want me and Ahmad, we want to ride it real bad, so we try to make them push it and we end up there.
So Ahmad ride too? Okay, good because me understand Ahmad them are right. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
We just raced our last night.
All right, great.
Sure.
Yeah. Do you have any more questions for?
No, I think we covered quite a bit. Got into his the experience and perhaps what he could have done differently. But I guarantee you he'll be back next year representing Belize again in that same race, and I would not be surprised if he brings home a medal. If not him or Team Belize, because we definitely have a good crop of young men coming up in the junior ranks, Andrew. But thank you, Keith. You did a phenomenal job. You should definitely feel proud of your accomplishments, like you said. we're a little bit behind when it comes to equipment and structure. I'm sure those some of those top teams are, you know, probably training together a little longer. Did you talk to them about that at all? Like, do they have?
Yeah, like, yeah, I feel like the whole Barbados team, like, I don't know the island, they're really something really big I do. I feel like the whole team, like, all they have really have good chemistry, all they after the race to talk about to each other and they ride together, when they snap on Instagram, everybody there together. And then, like, for our national team, I'm sure we, but Jamal, he live all the way, you know, down there, so me and Devin, well, I'm always been there at Devin, but me kind of, yeah, like, when we first get together, like, we kind of awkward at first, then everybody started to run together.
Yeah, so that's what that kind of a rotating national team would help with, Andrew. You know, making sure the guys are together the entire year,
Right.
and then just representing Belize at these different events. So you know, if the federation is listening or watching, you know, those are things that you can improve on. Is make sure that, like Keith said, he noticed that team chemistry was huge. You know, amongst the other teams that played a significant role, and those are things that we can work on as a federation to help, you know, both, whatever level it is, whether it's our category, whether it's a female, juniors, or elite, you know, it's definitely having the structure together, bringing the folks together, and then making sure they're training together and doing things together to build that team chemistry, and you'll definitely see great results. But again, personally, you know, I think you did phenomenal. You're a great athlete, definitely. I want to see you excel for another year at the junior level and then into the elite peloton and ride as long as you can, as fearless as you have been. I definitely think that, you know, you have a champion inside of you waiting to unleash. So that all depends on, you know, where you take it from here. The sky's the limit. You have all the natural abilities. You have the talent. You have a great support as well with your mom and your supporting family members. So the rest is up to you. It's, you know, how bad you want it and what you want from this stuff. You know, we talked a little earlier, Keith, about goals, right? You know, every race you should have your goals and you try to meet those goals. You will not be successful, but if you're not successful, that should just create fire inside of you to be successful the next time, right? So those are kind of my words that I want to leave with you. I always enjoy watching you race. I'll be in the peloton with you this Sunday. If you see me around, take it easy on me. You never do, but it's wishful thinking. But anyways, good luck. Good luck on Sunday. I'm sure you can do a top 10 in that race. You definitely have the ability to do that, which would be huge as well. So always be a pleasure, like I said, to be around you, Keith. Thank you for coming in tonight.
Sure, thanks.
Yeah, Keith, you know, I just want to say, continue to do what you're doing. You have a great support. Your mom talked how you know, this sport, you really love this sport. He said that Keith didn't want to go. Keith thinking about a bicycle, right? And he's a very young, he's a very quiet young man. Listens, and you have a long way to go in the sport. So live your dream. You know, and I always say, don't worry about nice, what people say. You know what you want to do, and so you continue. It's been showing that you have been improving, and you only get better. And just do the right thing. Keep those wheel turn-ins, and we'll see you Sunday.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for coming on the show.
Sure.
One more thing, Andrew, before we go to break. I'd like to thank Keith's teammates as well. You know, Devin, he did mention it, but
Right.
Devin and Jamal, and also Ahmad.
Ahmad.
You know, those are great individuals, great kids, and you mentioned it, you know, about with Keith and his humility and just work ethic. We definitely appreciate that. You know, people are always watching, Keith. So
Sure.
you've been making all the right decisions as a young cyclist. Continue doing that. And do you have any last words for maybe your fans,
Yeah,
supporters?
go.
Or?
First, I just need to big up God, because, you know, through God, and he always do everything we do. I want to big up my family. Yeah, like Mama do it, you know, she do a lot for me. Like every day when I'm there, she'd call me to make sure I'm good. Even after the race, when I'm in a trip on my fourth place, she would try to comfort me. They try to tell me all kind of things make I feel better. Yeah, I want to big up the service crew and did it. Like the females that me help out, usually Anthony service you, I'm just like Anthony me did it. I'm a real coach with the service. Mr. Glenn, know all that pep talks and he may go over the weekend. Love me a lot. Yeah, I just want to big up you guys for inviting me on the show tonight. Yes, sir.
All right, Keith. Thank you again. Folks, we'll take a short break and when we return. We have more guests in the house.
And again, this break is brought to you by 3.14 Pies, Andrew Ordonis Bike Shop, best service in the business, and Sensible Gifts. We will be right back.
Hear me now. This is a Soul Fire production. Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonis. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonis. So yes.
Hear me now. This is a Soul Fire production. Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonis. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills.
Welcome back, Dean.
Welcome back again, 197th edition of As the Wheels Turn by Andrew. Steaming hot.
Yep.
Ruction and destruction in the studios tonight.
The final countdown.
Lots of guests.
We have two gentlemen. They are no stranger to the studio. They were here last week, but they come this week to finalize. I think they tell me that just come after the road and the paint line for the station prizes, right?
Yeah.
Good night, Mr. Cabral. Good night, Mr. Lam.
Good night.
Good night.
Welcome to the show again. So how do you feel, Dolfo? This is the final countdown.
Well, we are see what you are going like, no? everybody should have fun, like I said, and it's going to be great. As far as I'm concerned, everything is good. Everything's set right. So.
Everything said. Tons of station prize, tons of prizes.
Yeah, a lot of cash to give away.
You know what I like about that? Because yeah, help my broadcasting be better, right? Because you know, see fireworks.
Yeah, Skittle and what?
Oh, yes.
And scatter like skittles.
Yeah.
Ruction and destruction.
Yeah.
Bonus?
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of prize.
Lot of prize.
Yes. Not as much as maybe Miss Rita, but we can't compare because she have years over doing this. But what we did for this race was to get all the station prize, work on receiving the station prizes so that we have everything on hand, that we don't have to get no last minute prize or anything like that. So some people might feel like we're battling or so because it's just
We'll make sure.
we'll make sure so that all the prizes that we set out we already received. You know, people gonna enjoy the day. Immediately after the race, you know, they can do whatever they want to do. You know, receiving their prize. We don't have to wait for it.
Yeah, we don't want to give nobody no anything below.
Before you ask us, I'm ask for this, how the family feel about this this massive
Well,
event?
the family are excited. They have like at least about 15 of them coming.
They're excited and they come because some of them come for just
Yeah.
go on the podium and
Give the prizes to who win it.
So,
That's nice.
as
Yeah.
to represent their father or their grandfather. So they all come, a lot of them coming in. I just listen.
Up to Saturday, people will be coming in.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just listen to, say, talking on the phone with everyone who's coming and who's not coming, you know. So it's the family are excited. They're coming in a big drove. So that's the support, you know. That's the support Buffalo need, you know, to let them see the work that went into preparing this race and to let the riders enjoy themselves racing a good race. Because the race is not long, it's under 100 miles. It's
Because
under
we're not
100
even
miles.
going all the way into Benke.
Oh,
No, it's not 100 miles.
Okay,
The
so
race is only like 80 something miles.
so pay and turn.
Which part then? Do
They
the
want turn,
construction, the
they want
beginning of the
turn.
construction.
After you run down the hill, they have where they do the construction, we are turn around right there.
So you say you're not so close?
No,
Okay,
you
alright.
can't because the
Then
only way.
then do a lot of repairs.
If we may take that rough on the right hand side, that they have a barricade, and then we may have to go to the border and then come back, but we may have to have police blocking off that area, so it may be a lot of things to try accomplish that. So we just decided that we have put it right where we did the turnaround today, and we already paid the turnaround, the start line, all the prizes up to
17
mile
man.
17 because we had to stop to come and
Right,
come
okay.
to get ready for the show. You know.
Well, but I think I'm correct because I just took around 100 miles last weekend, so maybe I'm correct.
We have started getting another 100, another $1 per
Unless you
mile.
could do the 60 plus, if you're 60, I mean, they got 60 plus prize out
Look,
there.
you're going on a motorcycle, whatever, I want to be.
So they have a 60 plus prize, they have 40 plus prize, they have
50 plus.
plus prize. So, you know, there's a lot of prize out there. You know, if you're 60, like my good cousin, I know my cousin will race for that prize because that's a big achievement for him. So,
Yeah, because I got 3 prize, 300, 200, and 100 with first trophy and
Colonel is
medal.
my cousin.
Oh, okay, okay.
Colonel is my
Colonel
cousin.
of the United. Okay.
He don't quit. Because I see after he done race that race the last Sunday or so, this man ride to me up and I drive behind and I said, no man, something.
I mean, man, our birthday party Saturday night, and we're at the man going around 100 miles, and Drew, you realize how much 100 miles at now? Okay, I see right now, I could go 100 miles, and I said, I want to try at least. He said, that's rough, you know. So, if I didn't know shape, I could ride 100 miles, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I know you have some questions for the guys. Right?
Yeah, well, again, Doug and Adolf, thank you guys very much for making a trip here into our studios tonight to talk about this race. I know this race is very, very important to you, Mr. Cabral, and to your family. And I know you have spent months and months preparing for the event. Now that it's finally here, only a few days away. We have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 3 days away. How do you feel about that?
Still feel kind of like until I see everything on the way.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, still tweaking, all the noise you're hearing, the kicklers, you know, in the background, you know. It's just a lot coming into the final stage of the race that I know working with the Federation, these things happen, but I think that we were doing everything right and giving all the right information so that we didn't have no problem. But what is cycling in Belize without problem?
Yeah, no, this is, I mean, that's just how it is. Logistics-wise, things are going to be taken care of. Again, the Federation is running that part of it. Again, thank you for your commitment to this race. I know I've been with you, you know, quite a few days, and I know how important this race is to you and your family, Mr. Cabral. So thank you for your hard work, and then Dougie as well for doing everything that you're doing.
And like I said, everything is on hand. The trophies on hand, all the cash on hand to give to people out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in any
Yes, definitely. I saw the trophies, and they're going to be nice. Let's.
See the one you want?
I don't like to count the chickens before they
Alright.
they hatch, right? But I can tell you, I'll be racing for a prize.
That's right.
That much I know, because
Yeah.
that's always the goal.
That's your intention.
If I line up, I'll be great,
Yeah.
and I love trophies as well. So.
And you always want to be the first to get 1 hour if this is first time you ride in the race, right?
Well, you know, these races are important to me. All these races where we celebrate our previous or past riders, they're very, very important to me personally, and I always line up and take participate in those races.
And you like new trophies on your shelf,
I
right?
do like trophies. Yeah, I don't have a lot of space for trophies, but I can always collect another one. But with that being said, let's talk some technical aspects of the race, and either you guys can answer that, right? But just keep it short because we'll move to a lot of different things, right? Let's first off go with the categories within the race. Well, first, before we do that, let's start with where the race is happening, the time of the race, where it's gonna start, the route, where it's gonna finish, and then the time it starts. Who wants to take that one first?
Yeah, I could explain that because pretty much I'm guiding Mr. Cabral through the steps of where the race gonna start. The race gonna start in front of Fortis,
Okay.
right? And for riders, we want them to know from tonight that we recognize something tomorrow. When they go up there on Sunday, not just go park. They have on the right hand side of Fortis where the government look like they put up the grid and fix well,
Parking.
We want all the vehicles to park in reverse so that the person who will write the number on the truck
And windshield.
and windshield could just go on. Have an easier job. So reverse in so that windshield show, and then when you drive off from the race, you just move off in orderly fashion. Right?
Perfect.
So that's one of the things. And then the race takes the first leg.
Okay.
I got it marked, so we mark it today. It marked right around to show you how the race should exit,
Okay.
right? And then you go straight down to the where the school is, and then you take a left up the hill.
All right. So you go to Sacred Heart and then take the left up the hill to the top, and then head out to
Warm up good.
Yeah.
There's $300 on the top.
All right.
No, that's a good route.
That's a $300 on the top, and then we get a prize from a good friend, a water bottle with a lot of stuff in there.
Well, let's stick to the course, right?
Yeah, the course, I do the course.
No, no, we're not a station price yet, so maybe finish out the course. So we're going,
So going to Benke.
uh-huh,
So when you will take a right to Benke. When you get on top of the hill, you take a right. We have that mark too,
okay,
right? No, we never marked that. We just got the price being there.
okay,
But you will take a right,
uh-huh,
pass the Uno gas station, go straight to Benke, right? When you get to Sokot's Hill, you will run down the hill, and it's like a quarter or half a mile on the cement piece, right? Because what I noticed that some people were suggesting to turn on the tar, but once you hit that downhill, it will be too fast to turn immediately.
okay.
So you have to go the half mile, and then you turn around. It's painted where part you're going to turn around. The official going to be right there because we make it easy for the official to see the turnaround. So when they turn around, then you come back to Kayo. The same Uno gas station, you will take your left. You won't go straight. You're going around the roundabout, take a left, down the same hill to Lumalus Road. Right? So that road leads you straight to Lumalus Road. You come on Lumalus Road, and then you come to the roundabout, Santa Elena.
Yeah.
And then you take a left to Belize City from there.
That's a little tricky, though. Okay? Down that hill is not.
That's the best. That's
we
the best.
couldn't do the and obviously not going to change them, but we couldn't do the cross country route over the Hartford Bridge and.
No,
and
because
that.
you're coming from Benke.
Okay.
You have to come down one of the hill.
Oh,
That's the safest hill to come down.
because cement hill
All right.
come faster.
Well, just make sure. Yeah. Just make
That's the
sure.
safest hill.
Just
to
make
come.
sure.
And there's no prize given
Yeah.
going over the Hartford Bridge.
Yeah.
There's prize given on the Lumalus Road, so we have to
Yeah.
respect the prizes as well.
Well, just for safety reason, just
But
make sure
that's
that.
the safest.
No, I know, but still, that's a fast downhill with the bumps.
Well,
Because we race it, so we know.
I know, but the president, I do that hill a lot of times too. So I know the risk. I know the risk. I do it many times.
So what are you going to do to address the risk? What are you doing to address the risk?
The risk is that the vehicles coming out the lane, the president have already contacted police and the transport in Kayo to take care of that hill.
Okay.
Because that hill gonna be watched like a watchdog. So
Yeah,
we
because-
are saying this, but you know when the day come, we have to pull all the man to make sure that it's safe.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Because-
because the stoplight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the stoplight, the police gonna be at the stoplight to make sure that the traffic stop.
Mhm.
Because, you know, sometimes Kayo drivers, they don't,
Yeah.
they move and they don't stop. So we have to have enough personnel coming through down that hill. Once we get through that hill, we are on a better path to coming home. Like, it's more safer after that when you hit that roundabout. You know, coming home from there, we have the transport people guiding us to, or the police will take us to Belmopan. And from there, the transport will pick it up, as I understand from the president.
And then it's just gonna continue on the George Price Highway, make a left on Boulevard.
Yes, all the way to the boulevard, it will take the cross-country road.
Correct. And then
Reasons why, because we could have diverted through Chetomal Street, but we don't have no prizes there.
no, yeah.
Right, so we have like almost 10 prizes coming,
Yeah.
about 8 or 9 prizes coming into the city. So, like from the bridge to
Heritage Bank.
Heritage Bank,
Mhm.
you will still be sprinting for prizes
Right.
there.
So and then on Princess Margaret Drive, it will take a left into Marion Jones and finishing
Yeah.
where the junior cross country finish.
Yes, and we're the national world champion
Yes.
finished some years ago.
Excellent,
right? So
excellent. So everyone should be familiar with that. Taking a left into Marion Jones and then a
Not in the stadium,
No, no.
outside the stadium.
Well, no, I know, a left in
Yeah.
into the
On the
exactly.
side street, yeah.
Yeah, everything will be painted. We are paint the arrows to
Mhm.
show you how to go, right?
Fantastic, excellent. Sounds like a great course, and looking forward to that. So the next thing I'd like to touch on, Mr. Cabral, would be the finished prizes. So based on what I see here, there's a top 10 cash prize and trophies
Yeah.
for overall. Is that still the case?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so top 10 and trophy, I have $2,000 for first place.
Yes.
I have a $1,500 for second place plus
Yes.
trophy.
Yes.
We have 1,000 for third, 750 for fourth, 500 fifth, 400 sixth, 700 300 eighth, 200 ninth, 100 and 10th 100.
Yes.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
In addition to that, there are masters category as well with prizes. The men's masters starts at
40.
40 plus, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So guys, you listen to that. So 40 plus would be your masters category for this race. Trophy plus $500.
Yes.
Trophy plus 400. Trophy plus 300. Trophy plus 200 and trophy plus 100.
Yes.
And that's your 40 plus. In addition, there are two other masters category.
Yes.
Masters 50 plus and 60 plus.
Mhm.
So the flyer that's out there currently do not have those two categories on there.
Yes.
So we,
They have the category, but they have the trophy and the medal, but no cash beside. But now we have cash.
okay, they don't have on the actual flyer though that was posted
No.
by Federation. It's not.
No, it's not on there because
So we just want to.
just to
Mhm.
give clarity to what to everything and to make everything transparent, that these masters prize never did exist. The race would have been just an open event and a female open event. That would have been the race. Anybody can ride, right? That meets the criteria, right? Make me mention things correctly.
Correct.
Right? Now, these masters 40, 50, 60 plus are something that I don't know. Someone.
No, I did that because it
Yeah.
came about where. That's why the trophy came out together.
Yeah.
So that was planned from then, but we were working on it, you know.
Yeah.
So.
And then the person confirmed to you that they're gonna do it. And
Yeah.
then that's
So the places for those is 500 for first place, 300 for second place, and
No,
200 for second place.
Four.
That's no. That's
No,
50
no, this is
plus.
something different,
Okay.
So
doggy.
the 50 plus, Mr. Cabral is 500, 500, 300, 200
Yes.
plus trophies.
Oh.
Yes.
And then 60 plus is
300, 200, and 100.
okay, excellent, and trophies.
Yes.
All right, so three prizes in the 50 plus. So for all you guys who are thinking that prizes are not there, 3 prizes in the 50 plus. Again, 500, 300, 200 plus trophies, and then 300, 200, 100
Yes.
for the 60 plus. Again, cash plus trophies.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
All right, perfect. So that takes care of all the prizes for the open elite race, not including obviously station prizes.
Well, the station prizes, they're all there. No special prize.
No
Yes.
no special station prize. The station
Like for
prize is
50
open
plus
to
or
everyone.
60 plus, yeah.
All open. First rider to cross that line.
Yes.
All right, perfect. And it looks like, did you guys do a total yet, Mr. Cabral, as far as like prizes? Because on the flyer it says over $2,000 in prize station prizes.
It's going to be more than that. It's going to be like $5,000 or $6,000 in station prize overall.
Yeah.
$5,000 or $6,000.
I mean, between Grants Farm and Heritage Bank, we got like nearly $4,000 there in prize.
Wow. Cash.
Yeah.
Remember, one of our biggest sponsors is
Leslie's Import.
They give
Well, they got Leslie, they got, yeah, we got,
500 for the female.
So
That's
we
a
got-
big prize.
we got Leslie, we
That's
got,
prize. What's your prize?
yeah, we got Leslie, we got Osbert, the dentist, then you have Mr. Marla, he gave 1,000.
BTB.
Yeah, BTB, Marla.
And we're giving a different section.
And Rita also give a $500 prize. So.
Awesome.
What are the station prices or finishing price?
All of those are station prizes.
Station price, wow.
Yeah.
So when will the completed station prize list be presented?
Well, I think we already put it out there only because like on the day of the race we're going to have to announce some adjustments with more prizes. So.
Okay.
Well, tomorrow probably,
Yeah.
his main supporter is coming in tomorrow, so maybe she can help with maybe doing the adjustment.
Yeah, because that would be nice.
All she needs to do is just to plug in whatever
Numbers.
whatever adjustment was made and send it out early enough that they receive it on Saturday, you know.
Excellent.
Well, like I said, all the cash prizes there, all the trophies are there, so they have not, as they finish ride, they're going to get their cash and trophies.
Yeah, but one of the things I know that riders like to see is actually the station prizes, Andrew, where those station prizes are.
Well,
So
I don't know if
I just encourage you
I
guys.
could pre-send you a temporary one. This have to have adjustments. to
Yeah,
it.
what I would
So I could
suggest.
send it to you.
Mhm.
Most of it is correct.
Okay.
90% of it is correct, right? It just need, so I could, I have it right here, so, right here we have,
Maybe if the federation could post that.
yeah.
Also, today is the deadline for registration, correct?
Well, I think we're going to have to extend, if anything, up to tomorrow. So.
Okay. So we're extending till tomorrow for
You will
registration.
have to check with the secretary,
Okay.
what, cause they had a deadline, cause they need to do their final work too as well, so.
Plus, we'll need the start list, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that takes care of the open race, Andrew. So the women's elite open race. The women's elite open race.
5 prizes plus trophy.
Okay. I've got 500 first place,
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Mhm.
And that's in the female category. And their route.
They got numerous station prize too.
They start right at your station, where elite prize gonna be at. They will start at that same line, head to Belize. They pretty much have the same station prices except for one.
Mm.
The old Belize,
Mhm.
the elite have jam and went the gas station at after 6 miles.
Mhm.
Channels, right? And then the female have old Belize.
Okay.
But the station prize at nearly every single spot that they have an elite prize, there's a female.
Wow. Lots of station prizes. And then
They
They-
are going crazy.
They good for like $3,000 in station prize from rolling rig too.
wow, excellent. And that will be the from Garbus to the finish will be the exact same
Same
route.
spot, yeah.
Same route that finish at the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Now total how much miles?
Hmm?
Now total of how many miles?
About 49 to 48 miles,
Okay.
something like that.
Mhm.
I think it's 48 miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
48.
Excellent. So that's your women, and that is just
The wife is.
that is just an open race as far as the female is concerned. There's no juniors or
No, that's-
masters or anything like
Not
that.
this year.
Okay.
No junior prize.
Yeah, just again, just
This is a big birth of the
Yeah.
discipline.
everyone rides together.
Yeah.
Over the water.
Yeah.
Everyone rides together for 5 prizes, and a lot of station prizes. Don't forget. So
Yes.
even if you're not in the top 5, Andrew, you can make a lot of money.
And also we're going to give some prizes for,
They have.
we have like
a lot of
some
surprise
lot
prizes
of,
the
yeah, for
females.
like females, like,
Surprise.
yeah, like bath and body and different stuff in bags, so.
And I think, Mr. Cabral, you were saying something about gift baskets as well for the
Yeah,
females.
yes.
Okay.
Good, that's a surprise prize.
Someone was
I
asking.
call it a surprise prize because the donor said they want to give it.
Okay.
Someone was asking if any foreign riders
Yeah, well, we invite them, we're still waiting to hear.
have any made any registration.
Well, I know 2 coming from New York, I know, who else?
Two from New York, Belize and American.
Belize, no, one is a white guy and one is from Guyana.
Okay.
I think Horace's brother is coming.
Okay.
Horace. I think so.
And you got a couple riders from California coming too, right from that Lemart Park.
Okay. A couple there. Guys, it sounds like a fantastic race. I'm excited to be a part of it. Like I said, the only little, based on the course, I think it's a great course. The only little concern I have is that downhill, but I'm sure you guys are gonna make sure that's officiated well and with your officials.
Well, Douglas and Rita and Steve and who else? I think Letitia going to be out that way.
Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of officials along the side of the roads, again for loose animals and also traffic control, because that downhill is gonna be pretty fast.
The downhill in soccer is going to be fast. That's why we have to stretch the distance of where we actually, we can't turn at the bottom. That's too crazy, right? So we have to take it down just before where they do the construction and turn it, come back home.
And everybody going to be happy when they get to the finish line because they get food fed too.
Yes, they will be serving food.
Only riders on this.
Donuts is a rider.
Only racers on this.
I ride motorcycles.
For the riders, the
Not
supporters,
streamers.
for the riders, the service personnel, there will be food for everyone at the line.
Excellent.
It's a part of the event.
Fantastic.
Sorry, the fans can't go, but can't get them food, but all the people that will be on the road, there will be food there at the end of the day.
Excellent.
So maybe some of the pretty down I have to tap on, but I know all the rules of the cycling federation will be in effect, right?
That's right.
So stay on the right hand side.
Yellow line rule.
Yeah, because you could be disqualified across and not other side. So.
Well, they have different parts that they come probably make their decision on that, you know.
Don't get
we
the
don't
fa-
have a call there.
The fans want food, doggy.
Hmm?
The fans want food.
Sorry, fans.
That's Miss Jennifer. She gotta get up with the food. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is
Your
it?
wife said, thank you, Tommy. Great help. You're welcome.
Miss Alda,
Yeah.
we got pie outside and don't forget to enjoy pie.
I was here my slice with Miss Alda and she
Pie
come in.
Yes, pie outside, don't forget to go down there. And for the top,
Yeah, for the top, yeah, give everybody with
you
there.
better make sure you slice your wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mrs. Cabral will be traveling tomorrow, right?
Yeah, she going to be here tomorrow.
Safe travels, Mrs. Cabral. Looking forward to seeing you here in Belize, and thank you as well and all the family members for everything that you guys have been doing. Thanks for the great numbers. The numbers, the race numbers that they're using.
When did you go to the numbers?
I should have brought.
When you register,
When did you say the number? Okay.
Yeah.
you get your number and your chip, apparently, you know. That's the federation working on the chip, so.
Yeah, they already said the guy that they
That's
going
why
to.
they need to have a figure, a list of who are.
Well, they got a control of that list because they're the one who are receiving the registration.
Yeah. So they know so that they can put
Name and
numbers, name to number to chip.
Yeah, because some of the team that look at the teams in the past, some of they just go up with the chips and then they give you the wrong rider and the chip. And they'll catch you because you're because somebody had it.
Well, they need, when they register and get their numbers, they need to put their name there, you know, who got what.
Yeah, so so the federation will make the final say on that, and but the numbers are beautiful.
The race start at 8.
You know, beautiful numbers.
Somebody asking what time it start.
Yeah, the wait more from the beginning. The race starts 8
sharp.
8 sharp. Mr. Cabral don't like to be late. So please, I just tell you, he's a man, he like to be on time. So, you know, so please be there, way before time, you know. So
We wait for no one. Get like D-Wade. D-Wade say 8 o'clock at 8 o'clock, right?
So, any other things that we're missing that you guys would like to add before we jump into? We gotta jump into the prize.
Okay, the time? All right.
So we gotta jump into
What
the
price
prize.
is it? Anybody have price?
No, Calvin didn't come from home, like I said.
We have price home, we have home.
I have the pattern that they won last week. Yeah, but I got, like I said, the Miguel T-shirt.
Okay, well,
And-
you got.
Okay.
So no t-shirt in the
And no, and $20 cash.
Okay,
That's
right.
it.
So I want to step on the side and I want you guys to the price.
No, you stay right there, because you don't win nothing.
No, I was there.
Alright, so anything else final before we jump into the prizes for the race?
No, that's
Well,
about
pretty
it.
much, thank you guys for having us here, and we hope for a good turnout for the race. The prizes are great, so we hope that numbers come out. We know that,
And also the fans come out and have a good time.
yeah. You
There
know,
would be refreshment out there at the finish line.
So cycling fans, be out there. This bonus will be telling all of you, bomb the drop, atomic bomb, then a splinter like Skittles, you know. So just listen for all the words and the new words.
If I say a certain rider, you country back door, I never call him out, I won't call his name. Once a rider, country back door, he
Yeah.
have surrendered.
Why don't you leave my good friend
Who
alone?
is that good?
I don't know. It's just my good friend.
There's a certain rider, there's another certain rider.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah, well, I know I'm not in that conversation,
Oh, there
but
was
I can guarantee you I'm not coming out the back door. So that's not a conversation. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Cabral thought it was for me, so
Yeah.
I'll just clarify.
no,
That's not gonna happen.
you have the picture
Oh, yeah,
there.
yes, okay.
Cause whatever you win, we gonna split and drink it down.
Yeah.
I'm getting a prize on Sunday, okay? I don't know which one it is gonna be, but I'm getting a prize on Sunday.
I would give
But anyway, guys.
$100 for the price.
$100.
What? For one prize tonight?
Wow.
So,
Uh,
right. You know what? This year last two now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm feeling.
$100, the white thing.
So we should pick the hardest question.
The hardest question for $100.
100.
Yep. Which one I have? So I don't know which one I have. So I have this thing. Kasi. Which one I have? This one.
And talk to you doing
You have
it.
me?
If they go.
The race are stream.
On CFP page or on your page?
No, my page. I just.
Yeah. It'll be live stream.
I think see if you want to share it.
You'll be live stream on Andrew's page, so standard. All right, guys. These questions are provided by Mr. Elston Wade Jr. In beautiful Birmingham Landing Village. Thank you very much for your week in, week out contribution. So,
I know you know about
Who's in third?
question number 1.
We are winning.
You ready, George?
We are winning. One t-shirt for the first.
Question number 1.
Cheap with the $100 no bigger.
Huh? Then she said she had $100, so one prize.
That way I say that's bigger than the
So
T-shirt.
that's why I said for the
Third.
for the third prize.
Okay, so get the T-shirt.
So question number 1 is a t-shirt.
Yeah,
All right, so we'll give away a t-shirt.
with the family, with the Miguel brothers name on it. So,
Yes, so we'll do a t-shirt, Miguel Brothers' name on the t-shirt, which is going to be in honor of this race. Question number 1, Andrew. The Ferguson Miguel Williams family won a total of 17 cross-country races. Wow.
Go.
The Ferguson Miguel Williams family won a total of 17 cross-country races. Which of them was the first to win the race, and what year was it? That should have been 100. That's hard.
that's what I said.
No,
So.
man, I think that's easy. I think that's easy.
Mhm.
I think that's easy.
Easy.
That's easy.
Again, guys, the Ferguson Miguel Williams family won a total of 17 cross-country races. Which of them was the first to win the race and what year was it?
That's good.
And for a beautiful t-shirt, the answer is...
You know what, Miss Cabral?
He said they'll collect as soon as they get
Yes,
here.
you did.
I could give it to you and then give it to them, so that's not a problem. I'm a collect back for sure.
You heard that, Miss
Yeah.
Cabral? Mrs. Cabral? So, I question, man. The Bible have your own information.
G-Rich, yeah, G-Rich, right?
Yeah.
William, Dougie, ring the bell, Dougie, ring the bell, Dougie.
Robert Ferguson. That's Chinapa.
1933. Pick
33.
up your t-shirt at Andrew Adonis after tomorrow.
Yeah, drop it off with the pattern
G-Rich
tomorrow.
our main winner.
Question number 2, Andrew.
G-Rich, the
I
run,
know.
G-Rich, the run, where the gallery, Popel, Penny, she win on that too.
Oh, Tishibu.
Tishibu.
What we say that price?
$25.
$25. $25. Yeah, don't catch tonight.
Yeah.
$25. So the second question of the night. Who was the first cyclist to win the cross country race 3 times? Who was the first cyclist to win the cross country 3 times? The answer is Rodolfo Cabral.
Andrew Adonis?
And he ran no cross country.
No.
Hey,
Well, don't fall out. Better finish then, Dougie.
that's not people answer for that first one or no?
Huh?
I question whether somebody will hold off, people will hold off.
For that 100?
Well, the eruption and destruction.
It is.
They don't want double dip, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I love it, double it for 100.
Okay. So question number 2 again. Who was the first cyclist to win 3 cross country? Oh, yeah, where?
Bell, Dougie.
Light burn?
Yourself, yeah.
Don't know light burn.
Yeah, so that's correct.
Khadija Francis wins a lot too.
Yep.
Nice job, Khadija.
Everybody going for that 100.
When are you gonna be back racing, Khadija?
That's no problem.
So you think we should do the body before the... No, I can't do that.
Yeah,
If I what? I prefer it, but you know.
But you first and then...
For the $100
Make a.
The 100 of me at the last... question number 3.
so I get another $20 for the body, though.
So the body will get an extra 20? You
Yeah.
get 25 just now, so it's going to be 20. It'll be 20.
Yeah.
Alright, so the body will be 20 because that... you want to do the last question? And then we'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
No matter.
Sorry, guys, I know my bad.
You know, say I'm doing the
Go ahead,
body
go ahead.
just before they...
Go ahead.
I'm going to do the last question. But he was very impressive Sunday, but the man, make sure the man can check. He has some waiters, I said, this is day from work. Yeah, he has some waiters. And he has banana.
But that was he got out there for service, you?
Well, he did me out there, so that's why I
Yeah.
said today. You work hard. But I must say, he did.
Very good job,
he
man.
made me completely make sure. Are you eating? Are you drinking?
Yeah.
Kidding me.
I feel
You're
really bad
a
because
very good coach, G. You're a very good coach.
I feel bad camera rider look like you never going to get enough liquid out there.
Alright.
Okay, alright. So the Bolido choose a number between 65 and 95. Choose the number between 65 and 95 and you win yourself $20. All prizes tonight is given by
$20.
Mr. Cabral.
And Allah
And
Cabral.
Mrs. Cabral. She's giving the bigger prize, so I think Ms. Cabral
Deserve all the credit.
Don't want us to call you out, but
I know.
that's rough. You know?
Make her feel bad.
Yeah. Come on, I feel about that. Challenge.
Yeah.
I feel bad, man. The man rough up his co-host more than rough you up. So that's the answer.
The answer is number so and so.
What? The numbers are coming in, but no winners.
Between 65 and 95.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait up.
All right.
What can that person be?
You can't double dip.
Can't double dip.
Mm-mm.
That'd be Karen
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chiron.
Bujram,
Bujram.
yeah.
Bujram.
Why would you like G sharp, man?
Yeah.
G-Rich.
Don't double dip in G-Rich.
Some G-Rich can get $100 prize.
No.
No.
Oh my God.
That was one of it, like maybe that we should make
No
a
double
exception.
dip.
I want
No.
that chance. If I'm real now, why
G-Rich, man.
That's why I mean, if I put that one up number one first, you know?
Oh,
Well, it's your call, Andrew. It's your call.
What?
Double dip or not.
Why? That's me. I like you saw I talk about. I like the chance just quite about the race that we don't need to have A, B, and C. Just open up the thing, man. So we are open up
Hey,
tonight for $100.
It's your show and your call.
Make them sprint for that prize.
All right. Let's do it.
You want to see? You want to see them go wild? You want to see them go crazy? You want to see them go insane?
I hope it's a little difficult question.
Yeah. So you are reading the question now.
All right. So, you guys ready?
For $100, ring the bell, doggy.
Are you guys ready?
For $100.
All right.
From Mrs. Cabral, not Mr. Cabral.
Why you call me
So,
out?
Mr. Cabral, a cheap one and I found it.
Mr. Cabral is
Yeah, I am.
You get $20 and Mrs. giving 100.
She's spicing up.
All right. You guys ready? Here we go. What was the name of the father of the Miguel brothers who was very instrumental in the success of his sons? The Miguel brothers' dad.
Big.
Wait a minute, dog.
That not the Bible, so.
Yeah.
That was a tough.
The fuck?
That not the Bible.
But remember somebody asked it last week.
Yeah. That was
Well, if you may pay attention, I know if you pay attention.
Yeah.
Okay, we can keep on the same verb.
Hellenberg. Got a winner? Technically.
I don't know.
Why? G-Rich right here? Because of G-Rich, you're a sprinter.
The senior, but we're not going to meet.
G-Rich is the winner. Ring the bell.
Ring the bell, doggy. The man
We should have said that at if you wanted
At the first, yeah.
Senior and junior. But yes, Mr. Edward Miguel Sr. is responsible for all this greatness.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Yeah.
You know something? I just go behind race and I could remember. I can't remember my face, but I could remember him. I could remember Mr.
Well, he's small, man.
Yes, I could remember him in the back of the truck, and he was. He
And that big motorcycle with Mr. Kurt Estelle.
he ruled like with an iron fist, and he
Yeah.
made sure his son they perform, they train hard, they race. So he was no pushover.
I got the last of the pressure from him. I was the last one right when he was.
That's what I imagine direction.
So he said, don't even want to judge.
His full name.
So the full name means nothing.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, that's correct. Edward Miguel is a full name.
yeah.
Yeah, but they never say senior. But they don't get it, so you can't do nothing in here. It will like it, like his son.
But he asked if senior or junior.
What do you think about
The
it?
winner.
He donate the money
Well, they donate the money,
to.
so that's good.
Yeah. That's 600 from you too.
All right, so folks, we have come to the end of the giveaways and we are out of time. Another great show, guys. We look forward to a beautiful event. So, I give you gentlemen your closing remarks.
Yeah, I'd like to say thanks to everyone for having us here again. Thank you guys for having us here. Thanks to my family for the understanding. And today, a lady served us food at Ontario, and she wanted us to remember her name, but we're working so hard with, I don't remember her name, but she said, well, please big her up because her husband watched this show every Thursday night. And
in a yellow shop, a yellow restaurant.
Forget the big up.
And the food,
That has to be the wife of Mr. Robert Banner.
it sounds like,
Robert Banner?
yeah.
That's Mrs. Banner then. Mrs. Banner.
She served us food at right at where the speed bump they coming out of Ontario.
Well,
Thank you for being a great fan.
I know Mr. Banner, a big supporter.
Say what a husband no miss no show, none.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the food was great.
Yeah, and she gave us, she laughed and said, please tell that movie on the show.
A lot of flags.
The church place there, as you come down in that gully and you come over the speed bump, that the food spot, it get bigger now. Right there. Yeah, the food was good.
I think the building is like a yellow building.
Yellow, green. Yeah, but it's right there.
You want to stop this on photo?
Well, I saw an interview and put them on the YouTube channel and they are big fans.
Yeah, he said he was gonna miss no show.
Right by Shiro.
Well, I hope
One prize was Asian prize given by Colin Castillo. They right at his farm, the speed bump there, her place there.
Yes, he said thank you.
Yeah.
See it?
So make your husband hold on banner. Sunday saying we are a big fan of as the returns.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Dolpha, your wife is sending thank you for all your hard work.
Yeah.
Well done.
Hello.
Yeah.
Should we finish?
Anthony Cartoons.
What?
He made the mess with me.
Yeah, don't you finish your...
Yeah, I only want to pick up the lady because he say he was like the biggest fan of As the Wheel Turn. Every Thursday night he wait for the show. So he's probably there watching right now.
Alright. Nice.
But we pick up the wife.
Well, the thing is, she feels good today, so...
Yeah, she feel it.
Yeah.
Big up to Mr. and Mrs. Banner if those are the people. I'm
Yeah.
very sure they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Cabral.
Well, I'm looking forward to be at the end of the race, the coming of the race. So I'm looking out for a great race and hope everyone have fun. And let's enjoy it and see what is going to be the outcome. Thanks, everyone.
I think we're going to miss something though.
Thanks to my beautiful wife, who is there, and she's going to be here tomorrow, so she's a part of it,
Well,
of
you
this
see,
journey. So.
I don't follow it. I don't say it because Gomez was the best person at doing that. So, every time I watch As the Wheel Turn or during the race,
He never left that out.
That's his signature.
So thank you, my beautiful wife.
But one quick story before we finish up. So when my wife go by, I think I have it one day, right? I was bossing him and say, "My beautiful wife."
Wow.
Right? And he said, "Your husband did you all the time." He said, "My beautiful wife, she laughed."
You never forget, yeah.
Yeah, your turn for say your big ups.
Thanks, Doug, and thanks, Mr. Cabral and the Cabral, Miguel, Williams family for putting together a fantastic event. I know firsthand how difficult all the planning and preparation can be for an event like this. So thank you for giving back to Belize, the cycling community, all the cyclists. Really appreciate it. There's a lot of commitment that goes into something like this. A lot of money being spent. And again, guys, you get a lot of donations and support, which I'm sure they're thankful for, but every organizer that ever threw a race have to go into their own pockets as well before it's all said and done. So thank you guys, appreciate it, and thanks to the team. I'll see you guys. Well, we're off the next couple of weeks. We'll make the necessary. Andrew will, on his page will make the necessary announcement. But due to the holidays, will be off for a couple of weeks, so we can actually enjoy some
The
time
holiday,
with family
yeah.
and friends, and don't have to worry about
Coming to the studio.
coming to the studio. Although we love coming to the studio, but I think a little time away is good as well.
Yeah, well, I hear my voice because they don't have the races. So, in closing, I want to once again thank Doug and Mr. Cabral here for coming to the show. We thank you.
Mr. Cabral confirmed.
It will be bigger and better next year. God help. All right, of course. Yes, I want to thank you guys and definitely big up the Cabral and Miguel family. I mean, you see what when they have the entire family have 17 cross country championship under their belt. So sure, this family they are legends. They are a legacy where will never die. You know, so once you go cycling, you are recognized that this family as great champions of cycling. So I think the younger generation that follows this race was needed to make their legacy lives on, right?
Yeah.
For future. And so I like to pick up the family, great initiative, Mr. Cabral. This race will definitely be exciting. I know I'm hyped for it, I'm ready for it. I want to bring the action into the living room. Fans and family say, "You sure you're for the race?" And I say, "Yes." My good friend Ms. Ethel Jenkins gave me a whole big battle. He said, "Put it up with Rico." So I'll be ready. Definitely, with God's blessing, we always have to thank Him first, right? With God's
Sure.
blessing,
Yeah, without him, nothing is possible.
Right, yes, I'll be out here to bring the action into your living room. I want to thank each and every one who supports cycling. Without the cyclists on the bike, we know, right? Because cyclists are abused, the drivers are not there for the road, so we have to thank the cyclists,
Yeah.
the family, because they support mothers, wives, brothers, sister, service personnel, to keep the sport going. As we always explain, the cycling is not for the faint of heart. It's a very hard sport. I just rode 100 miles and I know what it feels like to be in the saddle for 100 miles, you understand? And so that's just riding. Imagine racing amongst, doing twice the speed that I'm doing. And, it's no easy feat. So kudos to all the cyclists, all supporters. We look forward to a grand, massive event Sunday. We ask the fans to come out. If you can't come out, tune in on the page, share it with your friends. I don't want to watch party, make sure you get beer, barbecue, food, whatever you want to have, popcorn, stay by your television sets or by your gadgets or phone, whatever, because it will be a huge monster. So thanks again, guys, and I want to thank my immediate family, my son there judging behind the scene. I want to my daughter-in-law and my little grandson. Happy birthday again to you, Rochelle and Ian, and all the rest of the family. And last but not least, my beautiful wife. Good night. See you Sunday. We out.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live we turn.